The Gambia Police Force, under the leadership of Inspector General Sidi Mukhtar Toure, held a press conference on Friday at their headquarters in Banjul. The press briefing fulfills the Inspector General's promise to engage with the media on a quarterly basis, providing insights into the Gambia Police Force accomplishments, challenges and ongoing initiatives. Deputy Inspector General Momodu Sow provided an overview of the press conference, highlighting efforts made towards transparency and accountability within the Gambia Police Force.
It is imperative and it is well noted that the vision of the current administration is to ensure that we walk along transparency and accountability. And in such, it is prudent that at a given opportunity where it is possible, because we can't be speaking to all of you every day, but it is indeed necessary to inform you the progress, the challenges, and the way forward in trying to usher this magnanimous institution whose task is solely and wholly to oversee the continuation of society and ensure there is sanity, there is peace and security across the length and breadth of this great motherland of ours.
Speaking to journalists, IGP Toure emphasized that during the period under review, the Gambia Police Force has achieved significant successes in their operations and activities.
Chief amongst these achievements are national validation of the Gambia Police Force Bill 2024. This is a landmark achievement because the current Police Act is obsolete, archaic, and it needs to be repealed. Robust patrols leading to significant reduction of major crimes. Major crimes reduced from 63 cases in the second quarter of 2023 to 46 cases in the second quarter of 2024. Representing a decrease in violent crime from 57% in the second quarter of 2023 to 43% in the second quarter of 2024. We could not have done this without the partnership of our valued stakeholders, and that's the general public and, of course, the judiciary. We have equally distributed 34 sets of office furniture to 8 police stations and posts in 2 regions to improve officers' working conditions. More furniture will be distributed to other regions in due course. We have also issued 2 sets of uniforms and berets to all police officers, and we intend to increase this to at least 3 pairs in the next fiscal year, provided funding is provided by the Ministry of Finance. And we have no doubt because they continue to render support to our operations.
He reported that the Gambia Police Force has generated revenue for the Gambia government amounting to 192,148,535 in just 8 months.
We consider this impressive, given that we don't have all the wherewithals, neither the tools we need for revenue generation. Tools such as digitalized traffic management systems will greatly enhance our revenue generation capabilities. Moving forward, we have identified some capacity gaps, and that's why we are retraining Intake 21 and Intake 22 at the Police Training School and selected police stations to enhance their policing knowledge and skills for better service delivery.
After outlining their successes, IGP Toure also addressed some of the challenges faced by the force and the strategies they plan to implement to overcome those issues.
Although we have recently commissioned 9 brand new vehicles and servicing 13 orders, we are nowhere near to our target of providing all major police stations with operational vehicles. Mentioned earlier in my statement at the commissioning of the 9 vehicles, population growth and its attendant expansion of communities warrant us to bring policing to the doorstep of Gambians. Now, to ensure safer communities, the police needs to optimize foot patrol, bicycle, and vehicular. Given the long distances to be covered and the speed at which criminals operate, the police cannot afford to lag behind. We need to be nimble, we need to be robust, and be very swift in our responses to citizens' call for help. Digitalization of our workflow and records management is another area that we are faced with serious challenges. For us to be more effective and efficient in our operations, the Gambia Police Force needs to transition from paper-based documentation and work processes. Digitalized mode of work is faster and cheaper.
The Inspector General revealed to journalists that the Gambia Police Forensic DNA Lab now has the capacity to collect and analyze forensic DNA samples. He described this development as groundbreaking, marking the first time in the more than 100 years history of the Gambia Police Force. He stated that their forensic experts can now conduct forensic DNA testing and biological analysis, which are essential for modern-day policing. This capability will enable them to gather and analyze critical forensic evidence from crime scenes and identify perpetrators of sexual assault, homicide, murder, and missing person cases, among others. He also emphasized that the introduction of these forensic tools will improve conviction rates and expedite the resolution of cases through due process. Reporting for Kirfatu, I am Ramatulai Jao.